Hi, we're going to deal with the ether and electromagnetism. So in the 1860s, Maxwell put together a series of equations based on decades of experiments with electricity and magnetism. And it turns out that he was anticipated by Wilfred Grossman. Grossman was dealing with what is called the gradient of a function. So the gradient is the partial derivative in a particular direction. And when you deal with electromagnetism, you have four directions, three for space and one for time. So when he took the gradient in each of these directions, he ended up with what looked like a series of potential functions. When he took the gradient of it again, he got the fields of electricity and magnetism. When he took the gradient of that again, he got the current densities of electricity and magnetism. And when he took the gradient of that, he got the sources of electricity and magnetism. So just by turning the crank, you ended up with all of these equations. However, there's no physics in any of this. And the operation I'm talking about, the gradient, actually has been called the exterior derivative because it has to include some sort of vector capabilities in it. Now, the physicist Arnold Sommerfeld looked at this, and he looked at the equations for fluid mechanics, and he realized that the equations for fluid mechanics were identical to the equations for electromagnetism, but there were extra terms due to the density of the fluid. So when he just plugged these in to Maxwell's equations, added them, so there's now extra terms beyond what Grossman or what Maxwell came up with for free space. The density of space is now included. Then he discovered that you had a much richer set of equations. And if you do what's called the perturbation analysis, where you deal with the density of the ether to the 0th power, to the 1st power, to the 2nd power, you come up with new equations that allow you to come up with new phenomena. These are clearly available to Nikola Tesla and to the Black Ops side of the people that are out there causing all the carnage in the world. So with that, we'll stop.